Hello my friend and welcome to this reading. My name is Oki and today we will explore the amazing blessings that are coming in for you. And as you can see, I've shuffled out 4 cards for you to choose from, but before I give you a close-up of these cards, let me talk a little bit more about this reading. So what I find very interesting is this morning my guides reminded me that eclipse season isn't over yet and there's still plenty of time to tap into those energies, and the energies of this eclipse season especially hold a lot of potential for transformation and healing. And if you've seen any of my other readings before, you will know that my readings in general are all about self-discovery and inner healing. And at the end of each reading, I will give you an affirmation in case you want to continue working with the energy of the reading. So let me show you your options for today. We have card number 1 with Stranded, card number 2 with Elixir of Life, card number 3 with Sleeping Beauty's Dream, and card number 4 with The Gardener. So please use the timestamps below to pick your reading, and I hope you will enjoy this reading. Hello again, and let's get started with your reading. So you chose this card, Stranded, and right away I'm getting this feeling that you somehow feel stuck or maybe a bit lost. And it's interesting because you do have the ship and you do have the anchor, but it all seems like you're at the wrong place at the wrong time. So I'm guessing your blessings will be about getting you unstuck and getting you on track again. But let's get some more cards to see, first of all, which area of your life will be most affected by the transformations. And we have animals and we have protection. Okay, let's have a look at this animal card. I'm seeing a wolf, a white dove, a cat, and an owl. So when I was asking which area of your life might be affected by the transformation and the animal card came out, the first thing I thought was maybe you have pets or you want to work with animals. And maybe that's what's opening up for you, but it could also be your connection to nature or to spirit animals or even to your own wild nature within, to your wild side, so to speak. I'm also getting some messages about shape-shifting. Maybe you are connected to shamanism or want to explore inner journeying or some trance healing or something like that. And with the protection, I'm getting maybe that is something that has been holding you back, that you felt it was too dangerous or too risky to explore the things you wanted to explore. And it's interesting because she is holding a globe or world, and there's light radiating out from her heart. So it also could be that the thing you have been pursuing is something very close to your heart. Maybe that's also what made it very scary to pursue, because you were scared to do it wrong or to fail at it. And because it's something so close to your heart, that would be especially painful. But I'm also getting whatever this project is, whatever this phase of your life is that you want to move on to or want to move towards to, you are being protected by your guardian angel, by your spirit guides, or whatever you believe in. Okay, let's also have a look at what healing energies are available for you at this moment. And we have deep sea diving, way of the mystic, learn through experience and depth. Yes, you're taking a deep dive into the unknown. So maybe that's a bit scary that you don't exactly know what it is, or at least you haven't been there before. You haven't gone to that level of depth before. And whether that is emotional healing or bringing a project forward or just any dream you have, I think you've never gone so deeply into pursuing that dream or exploring those things on such a deep level. And the way of the mystic that is mentioned on this card again makes me think that it has to do with your spiritual path, or maybe choosing a shamanic path even. Okay, and then we have the sweet waters, sensuality, romance, enjoyment, fertility, balance. And very interestingly, when you look at those two cards, the way she is holding the world and the way she is holding the belly, they're almost the same, exactly the same posture, and they both have a crown of flowers on the head. So if you want to pursue maybe a new relationship or lean more into your sensual side or feminine side, this could also be a good time. It could also be a good time if you have been trying to become a parent. That might be possible for you now, for some of you. But it doesn't have to be, the fertility doesn't have to be so literal. It could really be point again at that this is actually a good time to go forward with your project, whatever project that is. And even though maybe you felt that you are stuck, maybe you aren't even that stuck. Maybe it's just that the timing wasn't right until now because something had to grow in the dark, in the secret, and just it took some time for it to ripen maybe, and now it's almost ready to be born. Okay, let's have a look at what else might be important for you to know at this time. Solitude and celebration. Interesting. So with solitude, it says rest, ponder, quiet, sanctuary, and it has the owl again. Oh wait, no, it wasn't an owl, it was a dove. Okay, interesting, because I thought we got the owl twice, but no, we didn't. So, but yeah, the owl often stands for wisdom, and also, of course, nighttime, and the nighttime can also hold like secrets and depth, and it's very strange. Now I'm really getting a strong energy that makes me want to quit. Maybe just want to stop this reading and quit. I'm not sure why that is, but it could certainly be a message, since I'm always receiving a lot of messages through my own body and through my own emotional field. So let me try to shake that feeling and understand it and give you your message. Okay, now I am hearing that some things have to remain unspoken. That's why it says quiet in here, and sanctuary, and why it says way of the mystic, learn through experiencing. So maybe it is time to tap into the wisdom of your body and your intuition, and not search outside of yourself for knowledge or information or wisdom in a more conventional way, but really to take that deep dive, and maybe to retreat and rest and meditate, and maybe also use the nighttime, use the energies of the moon to inspire you and to connect you to your intuition, and to let whatever this project is develop in the dark. Give it time to develop until it becomes clear, until it feels ready to move forward with it. And with this card, celebration, bliss, joy, delight, I think those are good things to focus on. Maybe this is about being more positive and not focusing so much on the things that don't work or seem to not work, but focus more on the things that you actually enjoy. Here it also says enjoyment and balance. Create more balance in your life and trust the journey. I'm hearing with a protection card. Trust that it will unfold for you in divine timing. Okay, but let's get some tarot cards to see if we can get more clarity about how this will show up in your life and what you can do to receive it. And we have 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and Queen of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles. So I think whatever this is, this project is, I think it either has to do with your job or your career, or it has to do with maybe your health and your body, or manifesting something in this real world, in this 3D world. But I'm hearing it's not the time yet. It's actually the time to go inward and rest and meditate and develop your skills before whatever your wish is, whatever your project is, can come to fruition. And with the 4 of Pentacles, I'm hearing you've already created a solid base for it. So you've already put down the foundation, you've already done the work. And now it is time to let loose a bit and to trust the flow and to let go of control a bit more. And with the 6 of Cups, I'm hearing, and to remember the things you enjoy, to reconnect with the things you enjoy. And I find it interesting because the girl is playing with a turtle, so more about animals. So maybe for you, connecting to animals, connecting to nature, but also connecting to your own body and your sensuality, and just anything that feels enjoyable to you and that gives you bliss and delight will be helpful at this time to connect to those things. And then from there you can weave your magic. That's what I'm hearing. Look at the little mouse shaman. I really like this card, how they are creating this energy, this manifestation by drawing from nature, but also in a very simple and joyful way. It doesn't seem forced, it doesn't seem complicated, it seems very, very simple and very from the heart, also with this card. And also, of course, the Queen of Pentacles, and by the way, this card, of course, applies to any gender. It doesn't have to just represent a woman. I think it represents you and the energy you are moving into. And I think that's a very grounded, sensual, practical energy, being very much in your body, being confident and comfortable in your body, and creating your dreams from there, from a centered and grounded and connected energy, connected to nature, but also connected to you, to your own heart, to your own desires, to your own bliss. And I think that's what's being unlocked for you now, and that's the blessings, the cosmic blessings that are coming, and that everything you've prepared so far, it will come to you, it will unfold by itself. And your job now is to meditate, to go within, as I've mentioned before. Yeah, it's interesting because I feel there isn't really much to do for you, or there isn't really any problems right now. I mean, I think you feel maybe that things are moving not as quickly as you want to, or that you are unsure what decisions to make or how to move forward. But I think that just has to do with the fact that you have to wait for the right moment to move forward, and to let loose a bit, and withdraw a bit, and let the universe, so to speak, do its thing. Okay, let's see if we can get one last message from your guides, and then of course I will give you your affirmation. Okay, we got 2. So we have change. Now when to move to a new shell, especially if yours no longer fits. Yes, move from this sense of that you have to create everything, and you have to push everything, and you have to decide everything, more to a space where you can accept that the universe is actually working for you, working in your favor. And then we also have self-care. Drowning doesn't always require water. So yes, take care of your body, take care of your mind, rest more maybe, and connect to the things you enjoy. That is also self-care, to allowing ourselves to enjoy life. So let me sum up this reading in an affirmation for you. I rest assured that the universe is taking care of me and my dreams, and that all my wishes will unfold and come to a fruition at the right time. I allow myself to dive deep and explore the depths of my own soul. I connect or reconnect to my bliss and the things that I enjoy most. Of course, you could also come up with your own affirmations. If you do so, please let me know in the comments below. Please consider liking and subscribing. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and see you next time. Hello again, and let's get started with your reading. So you chose this beautiful card, Elixir of Life. And from that, I am getting a sense that you really need something that will nourish and reinvigorate you, and that now is the time you will be able to receive it. So right away, I'm getting a very soft, nurturing, beautiful, relaxed energy. But let's have a look which areas of your life will receive the most transformation. We have new beginnings. Yes, again, a very soft, friendly new energy. And we have trust. Again, the ray of light coming out of this dark sky. Very beautiful. And in both of those cards, of course, the hair is sort of blowing in the wind, and both of those figures are looking in this direction, was for me indicates looking to the future, looking to the new beginning. You are so ready to receive that invitation to step forward into the new beginning. And here, of course, we can see the sun rising and the birds taking flight and the door opening up, the gateway opening up. So there's a gateway you're ready to step through that will bring you a new love for life, a new level of beauty and enjoyment, and I'm also hearing wonder. So very beautiful. But let's have a look at some healing messages for you. We have Lady of the Lake, new beginnings. Again, new beginnings, the same wording. That's interesting. And something is about to happen. What's a Lady of the Lake? Interesting. And then we have the Mist. Trust your inner compass, be led from within. And again, we have the word trust again. So we have new beginnings, and trust and trust. That's very powerful. Trust your inner compass, be led from within. Yeah, and again with the ray, do you see that? The synchronicities in this group are crazy. Again, the ray of light going towards, this time it looks more like your solar plexus, and here it looks more like toward your heart and your throat. Yeah, I think you are about to make a very powerful shift into a life that is really led from your authentic self, that really comes from within, from your heart, where you're authentic in your expression and you feel very empowered with those activations of the throat and the solar plexus chakra to move forward and to step into your new life that's more fitting for you, that's more enjoyable for you. Yeah, I can't stop smiling. This is really such powerful, but also very, very soft, gentle energies coming in. Okay, let's see if we can get some more details on it. And we have repose, pause, respite, time out. And we have decision, choice, opportunity, selection. With this card, I am getting the sense that this new beginning is something that you have been waiting for a long time, because it says pause and time out. But I think that's something you're moving out of. Also with a decision, choice, opportunity, selection, I think now you will be presented with an opportunity to actually move forward into your dream life, I'm hearing. And to get there, to do that, you need to trust your inner compass again. You need to trust your heart. And maybe in that decision you're making, it's not so much a decision of the mind, it's more a decision of the heart and of your inner compass, your intuition, following your dreams, sensing your way into the new life, I'm hearing. And maybe those shifts that are coming, they're more internal than external. Could be that not so much is changing in the outside world. It's more you're changing your sense of yourself and your sense of being and your sense of living. Could be for some of you. For some of you, the new beginnings might actually be more literal new beginnings, like a new job, a new relationship, a new home, something like that. But whatever those new beginnings are, they will be very beautiful, and they will give you a sense of relief and a sense of hope, maybe. Or yeah, as I mentioned before, it's like you've been waiting for this, and maybe you've already lost hope that it could be possible, but now it's coming in, and it's coming in quickly. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, let's get some tarot cards to see what else we can find out about those blessings, those cosmic blessings that are coming in, and how you can welcome them into your life. We have Four of Wands. Definitely an opportunity to celebrate something. Yeah, I think the new beginning will quickly become stable, I'm hearing, and it will become your new life, and it will establish very quickly. So the time of transition, I think, will be very short. We have Four of Pentacles. Yeah, again, a lot of stability that is coming with it right away, or maybe that is a new beginning, that you are moving from sort of a unstable period into a more stable period. We have Three of Cups and Four of Cups. Another four. We have 3 4s. So yeah, maybe that's something that you are craving. Something that is stable and gives you a good base to operate from. And with the Four of Cups, I'm hearing that new life, that opportunity that's coming in for you to step into a new life. It will feel like a great blessing, and maybe even a surprise blessing. Maybe it's something you didn't know was possible before. And with the Three of Cups, I'm also getting a sense that you will be connecting to new people, and people that suit you better than the people you've connected to in the past. Or maybe you even have been lonely, and now you're able to connect to more people. Happy people, supportive people, positive people. People that will be loyal to you. Let's get some more tarot cards to see if there's anything that you can do specifically to support those changes to come about. And we have the Moon, the Four of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. And we've got the last of the fours in the tarot, so 4 times 4. So yeah, I think maybe you felt a bit lost or disconnected in the past, and now you will be able to get to a place where you can actually grow roots. That's what I'm hearing. And find a sense of belonging. Maybe with the new people or a new place or a new career, you will find something that that really fits your personality and really aligns with your inner compass, with your heart, with your deepest desires, I'm hearing. And again, with the Four of Swords, and maybe you saw it came out sort of reversed, and I don't usually read reversals, but it's given me an indication that you're actually moving out of this phase of rest and pause and time out, and maybe your life so far has been sort of stressful, and you felt that you had to rest a lot to compensate for that, but now your life will become more peaceful, and you won't need to compensate so much for the stress and the struggles you had in the past. And with both the Moon and the Seven of Pentacles, I'm hearing a path will open up for you. And that's what I mentioned before. I think there's opportunities for you coming in now to make improvements to your life. Yeah, it looks like she's found a hidden path or a hidden trail, and also leading her maybe inside the mountain, maybe leading her to her heart, to her inner compass, or leading her to great wealth maybe, or something she desires anyway. And with the Moon again, I'm getting the message of trust. Trust your inner voice, and also trust the universe that things will align for you. That's a very clear message I'm getting. Things will align for you and opportunities will come your way. And you will be able to recognize those opportunities, and you will be able to make a choice to follow your heart, to follow your dreams, to step into a new beginning. Okay, yes, very beautiful. Let me get one last card for you, and then of course I will give you your affirmation. So this is your card, Stillness. In calm waters, everything becomes clear. Yeah, and with this card, I'm getting maybe until this opportunity comes, until new life starts, maybe there's a moment of rest that you're meant to enjoy before things start moving for you. Or maybe you've been meditating a lot and going into stillness a lot, and that is why things are becoming clear to you now. And I'm hearing again to tell you that you really need to trust your heart and to make decisions from your heart. Okay, let me sum up this reading in an affirmation for you. I am ready and prepared to step into my dream life now. I open up to opportunities and new beginnings, and I trust the compass of my heart to lead me there. Of course, you could also come up with your own affirmations. If you do so, please let me know in the comments below. Please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and see you next time. Hello again, and let's get started with your reading. So you chose this card, Sleeping Beauty's Dream. And I must say, just when I sat down to start this reading, I already felt a lot of tired and heavy energy. And I'm also getting this from this card, so I feel something is weighing you down, like there's a lot of heaviness, I'm guessing, around your head, around your thoughts. Maybe you have a lot of worries. Maybe you feel very tired. Obviously, she's having her eyes closed and sleeping. But she's also holding this little bird in her hand. So I think there's still something that wants to take flight, that wants to wake up, that wants to shift and change the situation. But maybe you will need some help, either from someone else or just from the universe. And maybe this is the blessings that are coming, and that you are getting the help you need now, or that this burden is being lifted. But let's see which parts of your life will be most affected by the transformative energies coming in. And we have animals and reconciliation. And both of those cards have the I think it is the full moon. Could be the sun, but I'm guessing it's the full moon on it. And connecting here with animals and here with another person. Maybe reconnecting with another person or with parts of yourself. Or with your guides, with your spirit guides. Okay, let's get some more cards to get a bit more clarity around that and find out about the healing energies that are coming in. And we have Salki, come out of hiding, embrace who you really are. And she who flows, ease, being open to change, go with the flow of life. Yes, with the Selkie card again, I'm getting that maybe you need to reconnect to some parts of yourself that you have sort of forgotten or neglected, or maybe you felt that you had to hide them to fit in or to please someone else or to be acceptable. And maybe that's now weighing like a burden on you, because actually it costs us a lot of energy to keep aspects of ourselves sort of suppressed and keep them down, and that is why shadow work can be so helpful, because it frees up so much energy and allows us to transform perceived weaknesses into strength. And I think with the embrace who you really are, that is important for you right now. So maybe the reconciliation is not with another person, maybe it is with your own inner self, with parts of yourself that maybe you find unacceptable, or you have been told that are unacceptable. And with the animal cards, maybe those parts of you are more the wild side, or more what you would consider the untamed wild spirit of yourself, and maybe also some darker parts of you with the black cat and the owl. And also we got the same card in the same position in group 1, so that might be a hint that there's a connection to group 1. Maybe not, maybe it's just the energy of this moment, but if you want to, you could check out group 1 as well. Yeah, and I want to take a couple of deep breaths now, and I think this is with the ease, being open to change, going with the flow of life. I think you're being asked to take it a bit more easy, to relax into whatever the situation is, and not struggle against it, because it is a transformation that is coming to you. And transformations and healings, of course, sometimes they are not easy, but once we get to the other side, we will get this sense of healing and relief and freshness, newness, and a return of energy, and maybe also a sense of lightness and being carried by the currents of life. But it's important for you right now to be open to change, and maybe also be open to change your expectations, or change your vision of how this transformation is going to come about. Maybe you've been focused on one specific outcome that you wanted to achieve, and now you're being asked to be a bit more open-minded on how all this transformation and healing is coming about. Maybe it's coming about in unexpected ways. But I think for you it definitely has to do with integrating some parts of your personality, or integrating some past experiences that are difficult for you to accept, or that you wish were different. Or maybe it's some aspect of yourself, maybe your health or your mental health isn't where you want it to be, or your finances aren't where you want them to be. Or maybe you feel like the odd one out, and you feel like you can't be yourself in order to fit in. But it's saying come out of hiding, embrace who you really are. So it's time for you to let go of those restrictions you have placed on yourself. Okay, let's find out if we can get some more information on how you can support this healing and transformation. We have direction, navigation, guidance, and signs. And we also have community, contribute, communication, tribe. So I feel what might actually help you in embracing who you really are is connecting with similar people, with people who feel like your tribe, who feel like your community, who feel like your soul family, and who will accept you as you are, and respect you as you are, and even appreciate and love you as you are. So this is might be important for you to find that community. And I think you will be guided to it through signs. And I think that's maybe what the eclipse is bringing you, that you are receiving guidance from the divine, from your spirit guides, or maybe from your spirit animals, or even just from the deeper layers of yourself, from your intuition, from your magical, silky self. I think you will be guided to this community. But in order to connect to this community, you will have to be yourself first, and accept those parts of you first, and reconciliate with those parts of you first. And I keep hearing also reconciliate and accept the past. So maybe there's something that happened in the past that was difficult for you, and it's important for you to heal that before you can move on. That's what I'm hearing. Let's get some tarot cards to get more information on how you can actually welcome those healing energies and transforming energies, and how you can use them in your life. Okay. And we are getting 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands, 10 of Swords, and 7 of Wands. Very interesting. 5, 6, and 7 of Wands. So there's definitely some sort of progression where you're moving up slowly but surely. And probably it also means that this won't come overnight. You will have to take certain steps to get there. And the first thing I'm hearing is stop fighting it. Stop fighting the process of healing and transformation you are in. And really accept who you are and accept your experience of life right now. And that doesn't mean, of course, saying yes to everything and being passive and not making decisions, but it means accepting that this is your truth at this moment in time. and not all truths are beautiful truths, but sometimes it's important to really stop to pay attention and to witness what is happening in our lives, and to say to ourselves, yes, this is what is happening, and I accept that this is what is happening, while I can still make my own decisions about it, while I can still have my own thoughts and feelings about it, but seeing the truth for what it is. I think that is important for you right now. And that alone will help you to regain your power and your dignity. And because I feel that you have lost that a bit, I feel that there are parts of your experiences you had that made you feel like something isn't right with you, or something should be different. Maybe there's parts of you that you are even ashamed of, but by facing them head on, and by shedding light on them, and look at this card, everyone is going towards the fire, and the fire is illuminating the scenery. So step into the light to see what is going on, and that will help you to integrate your experience and to turn your weaknesses into your strengths, is what I'm hearing. And that will relieve you from the pain of the past. The Ten of Swords, of course, often speaks of a painful ending, but it is an ending, and it will allow you to step into something new. So maybe something is painful right now, or difficult right now, but it will end soon if you allow it. And that is the energy, the healing and transformative energy that's coming in, that it will allow you to close a chapter and start a new one. Because look at her, at this card, you're taking off your blindfold, you're really seeing the truth and not running away from it anymore. You're ready to face your shadow, is what I'm hearing. And it is very powerful. I get a lot of powerful energy from this reading. Though I'm also getting it might be a bit unpleasant and even scary, but now is the time, is what I'm hearing. Be brave and embrace it, is what I'm hearing. And with a Seven of Wands, it might feel a bit like you have to walk into the dark wood and crawl through the brambles, is what I'm hearing, but it will be worth it. Even though it might feel scary also with this animal here lurking. And you are protected. And you have everything you need to face this challenge now, is what I'm hearing. So this really, I feel, is a reading of encouragement for you to allow transformation, to allow healing, and to make space for it in your life, and to trust that you will come out the other side and things will be getting better from there. So I think I'm here to encourage you to really face your truth, even if it is difficult. Okay, let's get you one more card, and then, of course, I will give you your affirmations. And we have Dream. Follow your yearning for the deep blue sea. Yes, you are sleeping and dreaming, but still I'm hearing now is the time to wake up. To wake up, because you can dream all your life, and of course it's beautiful to dream and important to dream, but if you don't act on your dreams, they will never come true. So yes, I think that's important for you to actually follow your dreams. Not only dream them, but follow them. Okay, let me sum up this reading in an affirmation for you. I am ready to now embrace all different parts of myself. I am ready to face my truth and come out of my hiding. I trust that I will be guided to a better life and to a community that supports me. I open my heart and open my mind to all the blessings, healings, and transformations that are ready to enter my life now. Of course, you could also come up with your own affirmations. If you do so, please let me know in the comments below. Please also consider liking and subscribing. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and see you next time. Hello again, and let's get started with your reading. So you chose this card, the Gardener. And right away I am getting the feeling that for you it might be healing to connect more with nature. And I'm also getting that if you have a project in mind, now is a good time to plant the seeds for it. Okay, but let's see which parts of your life will be most affected by the transformative energies of this eclipse season. And we have justice and empowerment. Wow, two very powerful cards. Justice and empowerment. Yes, you will be definitely be able and get support now for starting new projects. And maybe there's something that needs some balancing out, or maybe you feel that life has been unjust to you, and you are now getting the things you deserve, is what I'm hearing. So maybe you've already started this project, and maybe there's already some harvest coming in for you at this time. Or you need to balance out something and seek justice in some matter. And of course this could be, even for some of you, be quite literal, like maybe someone owes you money and you will get the money back, or maybe you are even involved in a court case, I don't know, but if any of those things is happening for you, I think it will have an outcome where you will feel empowered, where you will get the justice that you seek, where things will balance out in your favor. Okay, but let's get some more information about the healing energies coming into your life right now. And we have planetary wave, soul mission, trust the inner call, soul team. I think I'm taking all three of those cards that were on top. We have deep sea diving, way of the mystic, learn through experience and depth. And we have the rainbow, sweet relief, new beginnings, a new way forward. So with this last card, the sweet relief, new beginnings, a new way forward, I'm really getting, okay, something needs to balance out for you, and it is balancing out for you now, and then you will feel a sense of relief and be ready to leave this in the past and move forward from it. Because I'm feeling that whatever this situation is, this unbalanced, unfair situation, it's sort of keeping your focus on it and keeping your energies on it, and you will now have the ability to close this chapter and get those energies back to focus on something new, on something else. And of course the rainbow that comes in after the rain is a symbol of sort of the wheel turning and the sunshine coming in after the rain. So I think you're moving out of a period that might have been a bit difficult and stepping into a new period that will be very fruitful, I'm hearing, with the gardener. And you are getting support either from your spirit guides or from people coming in to support you, because whatever this project is that you're planning, it is part of your soul mission. And I'm hearing you're unstoppable because it is part of your soul mission. So if this is about having rivals or enemies or someone that wants to sabotage or hinder your progress, they won't be able to do so, because your soul team, your spirit team is working for you to balance this out, and your empowerment is now being activated. Also, with the way of the mystic, learn through experience and depth, I think you will get to a new level of power that comes from within. And that is what is being unlocked now for you through the eclipse. So already very powerful energies, but let's see what else we need to know about this. Celebration, bliss, joy, and delight. And secrets, whisper, confidence, and sharing. Yeah, with this card I'm getting be smart about your decisions, and maybe there are some things that are better kept secret for now. And in German we have a saying, you shouldn't talk about unlaid eggs, which actually mean like if you talk too early about your projects or your dreams or your aims or what you are going to do before you are actually doing it, it could lead to bad results, because it could of course diffuse the energies, or it could bring about people trying to sabotage you out of envy or things like that. So sometimes it's better to keep your ideas and your projects to yourself for a time until you're ready to release them to the world. But it also says sharing, so I think eventually you're meant to share these things, but maybe not right now. Certainly not until this has played out, this has balanced out. But the entire situation will lead you to a place where you feel like you can celebrate your successes, probably. Bliss, joy, delight. So with this card I'm also getting a sense that you will get a huge boost in confidence through this process of transformation and healing. And you will see results, and those results will sort of reinvigorate your passion for whatever projects you're working on, and will give you a sense of accomplishment, that then will give you the energy to go even deeper and to go even further, and to maybe even take on a quite large project. And that project could be anything. Maybe it's very literal and you want to maybe become a gardener, grow your garden, or you want to move house and create a beautiful home for yourself and for your family. Maybe it's also a business project where you more metaphorically will grow your food or your plants. Yes, and especially with those 3 cards, I'm getting a very strong sense of radiance, of outward projection. So I think whatever this project is, it might actually be quite big, and it might like radiate out and influence a lot of people, or inspire a lot of people, or be meaningful to a lot of people. Because I think this project is very aligned with your higher self. And I think it is a project that, if done right, will not only bring prosperity and celebration and joy to yourself, but also to the larger community. Here was the sharing also. For now, it is just your project, but I think eventually it will grow and connect a lot of people or communities together. Or maybe it's something that has to do with the environment, with taking care of Mother Earth or the oceans, maybe, if that's your thing. Okay, let's get some more cards to see what else you need to know about these cosmic blessings coming in for you. And we have the Moon, the 8 of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, yes, with the 8 of Swords that landed under the Justice card, I'm feeling that there's something that you have to solve first, that you have to free yourself from first, because otherwise you won't be able to move on with your project. And I think once you've solved this, then things will move quite quickly with the Knight of Wands. And you will be very focused and very clear on which path to take. But this conflict, either with other people or maybe even within yourself, or maybe it's just within your thoughts, your own thoughts with the 8 of Swords, this is somehow holding you back. And now is a good time to work on it. Now is a good time to transform those energies. Now is a time where it's very supported, and your guides and your guardian angels will support you in that, is what I'm hearing. And maybe with the Moon, using your intuition to find a way to solve that. And I think even the empowerment has a lot to do with self-reflection, self-knowledge, knowing your strengths and your weaknesses, or your perceived weaknesses, that are actually also strength in disguise. And here it says learn through experience. So I think there's something you still have to learn, some wisdom you still have to develop. And maybe it's a bit unclear what that might be at the moment, but it will become clear to you. And I think the important thing for you right now is to bring more balance into your life, and to align with your higher self, to make an effort to align with your higher self, and to follow your passion, your dream. And with the Queen of Swords, I'm also hearing make good decisions and cultivate discernment. Don't be tempted to take shortcuts or do things without integrity. I think that's very important for you, because you don't want to become unbalanced or do things that are unjust in any way. You want to proceed with and integrity and with the highest good, not only of yourself but also of this planet and its beings in mind. I think that will be very important for your success, that you're not making it just about yourself, and you're not taking shortcuts just to get profit or get results. but seeing it more as an investment into living and with more harmony, with more integrity, with more alignment, and drawing power from that. Drawing power from the fact that this is exactly what you were meant to do. This is exactly what you want to do. This is what will give you joy and delight, and will allow you to share this joy and delight with others as well. Okay, let's get one more card to see if there's any last messages for you, and then I will of course get you an affirmation. And we have the ocean. Be beautiful, mysterious, wild and free. Be beautiful, mysterious, wild and free. Yes, I think really free yourself from the thought that you need to compete with others, or that you need to work hard to create certain things for yourself. Just open up to the oneness I'm hearing, and to the interconnectedness of life, and draw your power from there, as I mentioned before. And go with the things that make you feel beautiful and mysterious and wild and free, and that really come from your heart, come from your soul, even come from your alignment. And I think you do have a lot of power and you have a lot of strength. I think the important part for you is to use it wisely, and to use it with integrity, as I mentioned before. Okay, yes, so let me sum up this reading in an affirmation for you. I align with my highest self to tap into my power and my passion. I will create a beautiful life, not only for myself, but also in service to Mother Earth and my community. I draw beauty and bliss from being in balance with all of creation. Of course, you could also come up with your own affirmations. If you do so, please let me know in the comments below. Please also consider liking and subscribing. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and see you next time.